Little Samuel was helping the Lord. 1 Samuel 3:1. Do you help at home? Little Samuel was a helper. The name of this week's lesson is Samuel Listens to God. Little Samuel lives at God's tent. Little Samuel has work to do. He is priest Eli's helper. Samuel was a helper. Samuel was a helper, helping at God's tent. See little Samuel? See his broom? Little Samuel has a job to do. He sweeps around God's tent. Little Samuel is priest Eli's helper. Little Samuel is God's helper too. Samuel was a helper. Samuel was a helper, sweeping at God's tent. See the pretty candlestick? Little Samuel has a job to do. He polishes the candlestick. Little Samuel is priest Eli's helper. Little Samuel is God's helper too. Samuel was a helper. Samuel was a helper, polishing the candlestick. It is night at God's tent. Priest Eli sleeps in his bed. Samuel snuggles in his bed. Samuel is not asleep. He is looking at the curtains. Samuel little helper. Samuel little helper, now it's time to sleep. Shh! Eli is sleeping. Samuel. Shh! Who is calling? Samuel. It must be Eli. Little Samuel runs to Eli. Here I am, he says. You called me. No, Priest Eli replies. I did not call. Run back to bed. Samuel. Who is calling? Samuel. Here I am. You called me. No, Priest Eli replies. I did not call. Run back to bed. Samuel. Who is calling? Samuel. It must be Eli. Little Samuel runs to Eli. Here I am, he says. You called me. No, Priest Eli replies. I did not call. Go back to bed, little Samuel, says Priest Eli. God is calling you. Next time, say, Speak, Lord, your helper is listening. So Samuel goes back to bed. Samuel, God calls again. Samuel sits up and says, Speak, your helper is listening. And God gave special messages to his little helper. Samuel was God's little helper. You can be God's helper too. As you go through this week, boys and girls, here are 2 activities you can do to remind you that you are God's special helper. The first one, you can make a happy smiley face pin. You can use paper, draw a smiley face, let mommy and daddy help you, and you glue a pin, a safety pin onto it, and you can pin it on you, mommies and daddies, you pin it on them when they're helping at home so that they remember to keep a cheerful smile on their face and be a happy helper. Or you can make a little book together and glue pictures of things from magazines and books that they no longer need, of things that they can do to help at home. Remember, boys and girls, we are God's little helpers.